Hey everybody, I'm Tim. Welcome to the video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my new surprise I received from TopOak. It's not the awning panels because we got those last time. This time it's going to be the floor. TopOak sent me the floor that's an addition to the awning panels. So I put it together. It's fully together now. We're not going to do an install video on it, but I'm going to show you how to install it. It's super easy, it's super quick. So stick around to the end and let's get started. All right, this makes a neat room to hang out in. Some of the things that came to mind about this, with the legs, they have these spikes in it, which typically I put the spikes into the ground and that helps support it. Since we have the floor in now, I'm afraid that this is going to puncture through it. So what I'm going to start doing is saving up some pop bottle caps or water bottle caps. I only need 4 of them, and I can put those on here, and then I'll be able to raise that up without any problem and not worry about it poking through the material for the floor. Once you get the initial floor set up for the first time, it's a lot easier the second time. I'll show you how that works. Okay, as far as the install goes on this, it's super easy. So the way the awning room is, normally it will have these long straps that is just attached to the material. What you're supposed to do, and this is the bottom side of the floor from the awning room. It's real heavy duty. I am happy that this side seems to be the more slick side. This side seems to be more durable, so that's why I put it towards the ground. But it lined up perfect with these, and once you get this installed, it's going to be easy the next time. And tighten that up to where you want it, pull it tight, and then that's just going to lay underneath this material. So it's all going to come together really well. So you got kind of like a pan there with the floor. The good thing is you only have to do that the first time, because now when we tear it down, we'll just be undoing this buckle. This will stay on the awning room itself, and that's the part that attaches to the floor. So that's going to be really simple the second time. All right, let's take a look outside here. So here's where we're going to be spending the night. Here's a better look at the way this awning room is. Now everything's staked down. You can see how heavy duty TopOak makes these stakes. I have my diesel heater with me, and I just run it from in here. So the diesel heater, I can just run the tube through there and I can extend it, and I'll show you guys that on the inside around where I want it. And then I can just leave the diesel heater and the exhaust and everything outside here. I don't want that inside of the awning room. Today's been extremely calm, haven't had any wind. There's no rain in the forecast. I probably won't stake this down, I'll just leave it like it is. And as I showed you before, each one of these sections zip up, zip down with a screen, so you can pick which side you want to actually enter this from. And the first time I set this up, and I did a video on it, and I actually set it up wrong. Basically, I just swapped these 2 panels around this time, and it was correct. It went up real easy, but I really didn't even notice last time. Now, the good, the bad, and the ugly about this floor, it's a good addition just because I'm not walking around on the gravel right now or the grass. So it stays clean that way. The bad thing is I wore my boots in here. So the next trip, this is my first time out with the floor. Next trip, I'm just going to keep a extra set of camp shoes that I can slip on real quick, and I can leave them here at the door and it won't be that big a deal. And I have this unzipped here so I can access my fridge and everything that way. So that's handy to be able to do that. I can also cook back here. There's plenty of ventilation, so I plan on cooking supper back here later. I can access everything that's here in the top room. So I'm very happy about that. And again, the dogs just love this thing. They like hanging out inside this room. Now, as far as putting this up, and you can see I didn't fully put it up. Now I can pull this a lot tighter and you won't see any of the outside. The problem is I staked it first. If I was to do this again, I would go ahead and tie the floor to the panels before I stake it out. That would be the correct way to do it. And I just had it all set up. I didn't go back. Here's what I was talking about with the diesel heater. Since I'm using my diesel heater in here to heat this, this is the tube that came out of it. So this is long enough. I can run it around inside here anywhere I want it. If I'm sitting somewhere and want it close by, if it's real cold outside, I can do that. I can just leave it over in the corner and just get the heat flowing with it. So this is going to be a good addition in here and a good way to stay warm. All right, so my overall thoughts of the floor so far. The awning room I'm very excited with. It's perfect for what I needed it for. It's going to work out great. The floor I was a little bit skeptical about, but now after I installed it and I see how easy it's going to go back together the second time, I'm pleased with it because only the first time was hard. Now that we got everything together, all we got to do is roll it out, attach everything. And I need to do that before I stake it out. So that's going to be kind of the trick to that, is to have everything attached first and then go back and put your stakes in and pull your tent as far out as it can go. Overall, I'm really pleased with this room. I like it where we can select what door we're going to use, so we can move these around. If I don't want to use this door, I want this one covered up, I can use the side one or the two on this side or the one at the end. So I got plenty of options to use as far as the entrance exit. And the biggest thing I'm going to recommend is doing away with the boots, getting some camp shoes, and just kind of leaving the camp shoes here where you can take them on and off so you're not tracking everything back on that floor. It won't be real difficult to clean up, but it still is a little bit of a mess, and it may come off easy. I'll find out when I pack this up if I can just maybe brush the dirt off the floor. I don't know. But right now it's just some light mud and dirt. But if it was actually muddy, you'd probably have to go and power wash it to get it clean. I like it better than carrying a rug around and having to lay a rug out and then try to walk on the rug all night. It's more of an enclosure. Everything's going to be one piece from the awning, the sides, and the bottom. I think that's going to make it a lot more sturdier too. And once we guy it down, which today's perfect weather, I'm not worrying about any rain in the forecast or anything like that, so that'll be good. For one, because it separates you from the ground, so that's good. And the other thing I like about it is just the durability of it. It's really made well. You can tell by how it's designed. It's just going to keep my gear more clean whenever it's inside there. The cons about it is the floor is going to be yourself. You're going to be tracking back and forth in it. You're going to be bringing dirt in unless you bring some camp shoes and leave them outside the door and then walk around. That would be a good fix to that. I think I'm excited about using my diesel heater in there. I turned it on just for a minute to see how it worked, and it heated everything up really fast, but at the same time, it's not real chilly out here yet. So I'm excited to see how that goes later on tonight. I'm still going to keep my rooftop tent. I'm very happy with that. I could see where some people could set this up, put some cots in it, and be totally fine with it. It's like having a tent attached to your vehicle. So for me personally, I still like the full enclosure of a tent, so I'll be keeping my rooftop tent. This makes my fourth time to hang out inside just the awning room. This is the first time to do it with the floor, and I'm very excited about it because it seems like each time that I put it together and take it down, it becomes quicker and easier. Today, it was simple. It went up so fast. It was no big deal. Next time I put it up, I'll be smarter about the floor. I'll know I have to attach everything before I stake it out. So that'll make a difference as well. I'll leave a link up showing where I originally installed the panels for the first time. I'm not going to do an install teardown on the floor. It's pretty self-explanatory. Everything just clicks together for next time. So if you got any value out of this, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.